Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I know this was news from yesterday. It came out literally just after I finished my video yesterday. XRP_Canada sent it to me minutes after uploading yesterday's video. But I had to touch on this today as well. I know other YouTubers have mentioned it, but I just had to give my opinion on it. Swift CEO steps down after era of tech disrupting global banking. First of all, that heading alone is interesting. Tech is indeed disrupting global banking. Godfrey Leibrandt will step down next June from SWIFT, the cross-border payment system, after spending 7 years leading a key piece of global economic infrastructure through crises from hacking to sanctions on Iranian banking. And so it talks a little bit about SWIFT here and how the system is indeed 41 years old. So he says SWIFT is in very different shape than it was even 7 years ago. And then he goes on to say there's always going to be a time to hand over the reins and write a new chapter. I think this is indeed the right time. Now, I know we all peg these guys for old kind of stodgy, change-reluctant type people. However, one theory is that Godfrey realizes the writing is on the wall for Swift and that Ripple will take them over. And I don't have proof of that. It's interesting. Marcus Treacher from Ripple did tweet about this yesterday as well. Change at the top of Swift. And for those of you who don't know, Marcus Treacher is the SVP of Customer Success at Ripple. So these guys are noticing what's going on at the top here. But what I thought was really interesting, Godfrey Leibrandt stepping down, went to his Twitter, and he hasn't tweeted anything in a while, but I saw this up here, and I thought to myself, is that a cryptocurrency address? Are you looking for donations, man, or something like that? Looks to me like it's a receive address. And then the tweet following, hashtag FinTech50NL1. So how many people in the audience own Bitcoins or have actually used it? He tweeted on April 20th, 2015. This guy's been in the crypto space for a while. Maybe even owns Bitcoin. Heck, maybe is even a Bitcoin millionaire and has been following the technology for several years now and has maybe even told his colleagues at Swift, guys, look, we got to switch this up. Ripple is going to cream us. Of course, this is all wild speculation, but, it's interesting to see when these guys are tweeting out things like this, talking about cryptocurrencies back in the day, 2015, okay? This isn't even recent, which to me makes it even more interesting. I want to hear your comments in the description of what you guys think about this. Next up, David Schwartz believes cryptocurrency and blockchain must be improved, and yes, it does. On the latest podcast of David Schwartz, the Chief Technology Officer of Ripple, discussed his vision, career path, and what drives him taking Ripple and the digital asset to the core. During an interview with Internet History Podcast, Schwartz has cautioned why cryptocurrency ecosystem must be improved. He strongly urged to enhance mechanism of blockchain and crypto ahead of its adoption by the masses. And so his whole philosophy is, look, we got to get the tech right before the adoption happens. And so I get it. You don't want to run into mass adoption and for there to be problems with the technology along the way. That could lead to serious problems for people and their money. So David Schwartz is ultimately just dropping a kind of a message of caution here. He's basically saying, look, we got to get this right before the adoption happens. I have every bit of faith in the Ripple team to get their technology right. Do you guys trust all these other coins, all these other organizations? I don't even want to call them companies that are building technology on other altcoins. I mean, it seems to me that the only legitimate cryptocurrency company with a proven track record, proven partnerships is Ripple. Not to say that others don't exist. Ripple just seems to be the biggest one and the most trustworthy one, in my opinion. So yeah, blockchain must be improved. He did this interview on a podcast. Do you guys listen to any good cryptocurrency podcasts? I'd like to start listening to more of them. I have a few that people have suggested to me, but if you guys know of any more, please do mention it in the comments. Last thing I want to mention today, and guys, if you do not like Bearable Guy, turn the video off now. The tiny URL, Busy Bear, and so Bearable Guy has dropped another clue. I'm starting to wonder, does he have a full-time job? Is this why he's not constantly dropping hints for us? I mean, come on, we need these riddles. We got Fonzie Bear from the Muppets typing away at a typewriter now. Of course, my interpretation of this is that he's a busy bear and he doesn't really have time to formulate more elaborate riddles for us right now. Maybe he does have some more insight for us XRP hodlers, but he's going to get to it maybe on the weekend. So I don't know, looks to me like Bearable Guy either has a full-time job or other obligations. However, the good news is he still is posting on the Rippled Reddit, leaving us breadcrumbs in anticipation for the next clue. But I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.